What's going on, everyone? I hope you guys are having a good, productive day, making a lot of money, working on your goals. And so today I'm going to be making a video on Hayden Bowle's course, dropshipping course. So I made a video about like a week ago talking about why you shouldn't buy dropshipping YouTubers courses. And that was basically just talking about how you should buy one course and stick to it. Don't get multiple like me, or else you're not going to stick to one thing. You're just going to be all over the place. So that still stays true for this. So if you're planning on getting a course, I only recommend getting one at a time and sticking to it and trying out their strategies. And since Hayden Bowle is kind of one of the most popular dropshipping YouTubers, I thought I'd do a review on his course, since I'm sure a lot of people are searching for it and seeing what people think. So this is my take on it. Let me jump into the computer because I listed out some pros and cons.
I'm going hard for this. I put my heart in this. I'm addicted and it's hard to quit. Started off in them apartments. Now I hang with the stars and shit. Customize my cars and shit.
So Hayden Bowle's course review. So I would say the number one pro, and so this is going to help you make a decision if you want to get the course. Number one pro, in my opinion, is amazing for Facebook ads. So out of all the courses I got, obviously I didn't get all the dropshipping courses, but I got 3 of them if you didn't see the last video. And this is definitely the best one for Facebook ads. If you plan on doing Facebook ads or you want to learn more about Facebook ads, I would say this is the way to go. He lays out a strategy that I don't see really anyone do. Well, there's people that do it, but his strategy is really solid, and it obviously works well for him, and it works well for his stores, and it's the strategy that's worked best for me. I've done a lot of other strategies, tested out a lot of other strategies. This is the one that usually works for me. So I'm not gonna obviously say the strategy, so I don't want to spoil his course, but it's a good method. So if you want to get into Facebook ads, Hayden Bowle's course is the course for you. Next pro. Okay, so besides for the actual content in the course that he put together, you get access to, it used to be a private Facebook group, but now it's a Telegram group. But basically you get access to, you know, all the past live streams he's done, going over other stuff. You get access to like a whole bunch of other smart people that you can ask questions, get ideas from. So, you know, that's not really promoted with the course. You do get it when you buy the course, and it's actually I think possibly the most valuable thing, because you can literally ask anything you need to know, and you know, sometimes he answers. I really haven't asked too many questions in it, but you really get access to all the answers you need and a lot of great ideas. So that's another bonus side of it, which a lot of courses do come with, but this is one of the better ones, since there's just a good group of people in it. Okay, so new content is always being added. So when I joined the course, you know, there's only one module on Facebook ad, module 5 on Facebook. And then, you know, about like a month later in, he added another module on Facebook ads, both which are really great. So you know, there's always new content being added, so it's not going to go out of date. The content always is going to be new and relevant, and you're always going to be learning new things. That's just another plus side with his course, that he's always adding new stuff. I know some people don't add things to their course. You know, they just make a course and want to get rich off of it, which Hayden has done, but he keeps up with it, and he adds content to it. So that's another plus side. And last pro for me, so good for Instagram influencers. So in my opinion, Instagram influencers for dropshipping are kind of not so good anymore. But if you do want to get into Instagram influencers, as you probably heard him say, you know, that's what he started off in, was Instagram, and he has a really good section on dealing with Instagram influencers and how to get good deals and how to get them to answer. So if you want to get into Instagram influencers, this is a good course for that too. So me personally, I don't get into Instagram anymore, but it is good for if you do want to do that. So just to kind of recap, it's amazing for Facebook ads. By far, if you want to get into Facebook ads, this is the course for you. You get access to the private group and help, and any questions you need answered get answered. New content is always being added, so it stays fresh and relevant, and you always learning new things. And lastly, it's really good for Instagram influencers. So those are the pros in my opinion. It goes over everything you need to know to start if you're a complete beginner. So I know I didn't put that in the pros, but if you're a complete beginner, you know, he goes over everything you need to know. Now for the cons. So there's nothing per se really bad about it, but just kind of balances out. I wanted to make a list of some things that may not be good for you. It didn't really affect me personally, but may not be good for someone who wants to buy his course. So first con. So like I said, there's a really good section on Facebook ads and Instagram, but like I said, if you're completely new, he goes over how to set up a store and how to create you know, convert in descriptions, and he goes over how to set up a good store, but nothing really that makes you stand out amongst everyone else. So you'll have a good store after watching his course, but I wouldn't say you would stand out and like you have a crazy awesome store. So this kind of goes over the basics and some of the things that work for him, but nothing really like crazy out of the ordinary that will really make you stand out, make you one of the best stores. So in my case, I already had a store that I worked on a lot, put a lot of time and effort into, so it was already good, so I really didn't care about that. Yeah, that's just kind of one thing that doesn't go into too much, is kind of some stuff that really makes you stand out. But I just want to clarify, he will show you how to make a good store and a store that converts well and a store that makes sales. Okay, probably a huge question. So I know I see like in every YouTube comments people ask like, I have $100, is this enough to get started? Unless you're really lucky, no. I would say you would at least, if you're planning doing Facebook ads and Facebook ads only, or even Instagram. But if you want money to kind of get started, I would say you would need at least $1,000 for advertising, unless you get really lucky. And I hate to be that person that kind of says that, because when I started off, I didn't have like any money to do it. I didn't have a job. I didn't have nothing to put money into it. So I was really hoping to not need a lot, but realistically, you're gonna need at least $1,000, unless, like I said, you get it right on the first time, which is unlikely. Not because you suck, but it's just kind of a lot of things have to do with luck. Yeah, I mean, I would say you would need at least 1,000. So if you don't have 1,000, try to save up for that. If you have a little less, go for it. But I would say you really need 1,000. Sometimes that's still not even enough. Like for me, when I first started, that wasn't even enough. But it might be enough for you. I would say that's a good starting point. I think Hayden says you should probably have like 500 for advertising. I would say you need at least 1,000. So if you're buying this course and you don't have $1,000, I would really think about what you're doing, and if you have the money for advertising or even to get started into dropshipping. But it could be a good thing, because if you have money, like it takes money to make money. You just can't make money out of nothing in most cases. So it's a good thing, because you don't want everyone, being able to do it. So, okay, that was my last comment. I thought I had one more. So, yeah, those are the only two, bad parts of it. Not even bad parts, like I said, it didn't affect me, but it might affect you, so I just wanted to point it out. But the pros I already went over, so I hope that helped if you're thinking about getting this course. I think it's one of the better courses out there, in my opinion. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. He's young, so, good for him. And, yeah, I think that's the end of this video. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to make better videos. That's not more better. I'm gonna try to make more valuable videos, just kind of share what I learned along this process, because in most of the businesses I run, I'm just kind of getting started in most of them, like this dropship and Amazon FBA, and then I have my main company, which is in technology and fashion. So I'm kind of all over the place, so I just want to share what I learned, but hopefully I can still make videos that help people along the way. So thank you for watching. Back to the regular uploads every other day, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and make some money.